Hello everyone, Jorge here with Avalos Cloud Native and Nexus Technologies. Nexus for linking together, Nexus for connecting together. And today's video is about real estate. Yeah, real estate. Buy and sell, renting homes, and AWS and smart contracts. Yes, why are we doing this? Well, before we get there, let me invite you to check my website, lakecloud.ca, where we have a private dojo, a private Discord, where we teach technologies. We use AI, blockchain, cybersecurity, and cloud native technologies. We have a team of people that are developing applications. We are developing a marketplace of applications too. We have a job board in case you want to do consultancy work, but you have to prove the skills first. So you can learn all those skills that we're looking for. So you can work for us, or you can be your own boss. We teach you personal branding. We teach you the latest technologies, and we call it bleeding edge technology. Why? Because it's the latest of the latest. If you want to know more details about this, come over here, lakecloud.ca, click the tab for Avalos Cloud Native, and you will have a lot of information of how the program works, what we do, and how everyone is going to be winning by working together. That's the power of Web3. Web3 is everything about community. And we are applying the same concepts for Web2, for Web3 by working together. If you are building with us, you win. If you're building applications, you win. If you're learning, you win. Everyone is winning here. This is a model that you will not find somewhere else. So anyways, check my website here and you will get details about that. Now let's go straight to the main topic for today. The main topic for today is basically real estate. Why are we doing this? I'm going to show you why. So this news from January 26th last year, it's a couple who Toronto's own sold without their knowledge say systems failed to protect them. And you know what? It didn't happen once. It happens a few times. How come here in Canada, with so much technology, so much money, a lot of resources, a lot of knowledge, a lot of competition out there, this kind of stuff is happening where someone can actually sell your house and you don't even know that your house was sold, and these people get away with this? You know what? Blockchain technology is happening there since 2013, even way before that when Bitcoin came out. But the banks started using blockchain technologies by 2013. The truth is that blockchain technology solve a lot of problems when it comes to knowing the truth, knowing that what actually is real, what actually happens. Why? Because the blockchain is a network, and this network have a ledger, and everything is encrypted, high encryption that is really hard to break. Anyways, we can go in details about how blockchain works, but blockchain technologies came here to basically solve a lot of problems, and I really don't understand how we're now moving forward with these technologies for a lot of things, like election systems, voting systems. If you're using blockchain, there is no way you can actually scam the system. So it actually concerns me that stuff like that is still happening here in Canada, and it's just like terrifying, right? Like I don't understand. Anyways, I'm here to find solutions, and that's what IT people and technology people do. We solve problems, and one of them, I'm going to show you the smart contract or the front. I'm going to show you the front end. This is the user interface that we're building. This is how it's going to look like, but it's a lot of work to do still to have a great user experience and a nice user interface. But you can see here that we can connect your wallet. You could be using the Phantom wallet, the MetaMask wallet, and basically start buying and selling. Or you know what? We should have a system that before people buy and sell a house, we should check the blockchain to see if that actually house exists, who were the owners, the price, and all that. So this smart contract is almost ready. We're hoping to have this MVP ready by this month. And basically you can mint the pictures of the house and all that, and you can have an NFT that will basically say that's your house. And before you sell the house, even when you sell it, you can transfer the NFT or the non-fungible token to the new owner. Okay, so hopefully we have it ready this month, and I'm going to be contacting a few real estate companies, a few agents out there. And if you're interested about participating and giving us more information, the features that you may have or you may want to have in the smart contract, we can make it for you. So this smart contract is coming from our community. there is a member that's working on this smart contract. And this is what we do. We teach AI, blockchain, cybersecurity, smart contracts, and cloud native technologies. Right now, we're combining a little bit of everything here. So what you see in here, this is the user interface. By the backend, is going to be basically a smart contract that will handle the transactions. Okay. And the pictures, we decided to use AWS or Amazon services, Amazon Web Services. Why? Because it's cheaper to save pictures in there instead of using the blockchain with IPFS, which is a storage solution in the blockchain, but it's quite expensive. So we decided to use AWS. So what is going to be this tech stack for this contract or this MVP of this product we're building? This is getting really interesting. This is the stuff that you're going to be learning with us, not just like one thing. Smart contracts, blockchain is the latest. AI is the latest. Microservices is the latest. Tesla is using microservices. Tesla cars, I own one myself and use Kubernetes. Can you believe that? And that's exactly what I'm teaching in the community. So let's go straight to the point here. So let me open, I have a board over here. Let me see if I can find it. We can open a new one. Let me open this new board. Oh, right here. So this is the logo that we're going to be using for this smart contract. So if you feel like this is something you would love to be learning, implementing, and selling with me and my community, feel free to reach forward. We have a membership that is for life. It's $399 Canadian. And you're going to have me and my community supporting you and guiding you to basically learn our technology. So you're never alone. So what is the tech stack? Where our members using React, Python, TypeScript, Tailwinds, and Transient UI. We're going to use Amazon Web Services, the S3 bucket, the smart contract on the Arbitrum network, which is a layer 2 network, and the name of the project, which is Canada Real Estate on Chain, powered by blockchain. Okay, you already see what is the tech stack. We're gonna store the pictures on the Amazon Web Services. This is gonna be, so here is the front end. This is for the pictures. This is the smart contract, which is basically the backend for the transactions to use a blockchain, the Arbitrum blockchain, layer 2, and basically the name of the project. Okay, so I would love to show you what do we do on Amazon Web Services to be able to make this happen. Okay, so I'm gonna take a few minutes in here to open Amazon Web Services. So I can show you how we did that. It was interesting. I never done that for someone who is in Japan. So yes, we have members from all over the place, and they ask me, "Can you support me?" So I support them with the tech stack. I give them information what I'm looking for, and they just implement it. So we speak the same language. I speak Web 2, Web 3, and I'm becoming a new unicorn. You could be that unicorn who helps companies to translate what exactly do they want, what is the best solution for them when they want to move to blockchain technologies. A lot of companies this year were reaching out to me saying, "Can you move this SaaS application to Web 3? It was really interesting. I didn't have developers. Now I have a community of developers basically working for free, and they know the concept, and they know that if we showcase, they say, if you build, they will come. And that's what we do. We build all the things: AI, cloud native, cybersecurity, smart contracts, blockchain. And you know what? There is no way for you not to have a job in the future. So the latest of the latest. So let's try to create a S3 bucket and show you how I did that. So basically, you're going to come, let's go on the top here. You can type S3. And then it's going to take you to, I always say that the best way to learn public cloud is by learning cloud native technologies. So let's build an storage solution here for this project called the Canada Real Estate powered by blockchain. And then we're going to say, okay, let's call this one. I already have the name. I already built it, but I'm going to create another one. Let's call this one, I don't know, US Real Estate, right? Powered by blockchain. Okay. I do not want to have any ACL list. I'm going to allow public access to the internet for now. You can customize this later on. We're not going to get too fancy in here. Okay, but it's really simple to learn AWS sometimes because pretty much everything is click, click, and a few other steps here and there. I'm not gonna be tagging anything for now. Okay. Encryption, I'm gonna leave everything default in here. Okay. And then you can create a bucket. Oh, there is an error. You need to acknowledge this. And we may have an error for the name too. Oh, there you go. So let's just, there's no spaces. You cannot have spaces. Okay. And there you go. Space here. There was space over there. And a space over here. Maybe it's too long. I'm just gonna do this. And they don't want uppercase. Okay, there you go. So now we're ready to create the bucket. Okay, once you create the bucket, okay, what you need to do is now to create a policy. Okay, so let's go to IAM here, and we're gonna create a policy for that could be applied to this bucket. Okay, but before you do that, we gotta go back there and get a few parameters from the bucket, and that will be basically the name. Okay, so US in here, and then we have the properties, and we're gonna need this, the ARM. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go to, we're gonna create a policy first, and after the policy, actually I'm gonna open the board over here so we can actually keep track of what we are doing over here. So real estate, so let's move this over here, and we're gonna create policy. After that, you're going to create a user, assigning policy. Okay. Once you create a policy, you also need to attach a bucket. Okay. And before that, what we did before that, we created a S3 bucket. So step number one, you create a bucket. Step number two, you create a policy and you attach a policy to the bucket. Okay, with the ARM, which is basically this one that we copied just not long ago, right? We went into, we'll show you after, okay? And then you attach that new policy to the new user, okay? That's the steps that you need to do for now. Okay, let's go back there. We're gonna create a new policy, create policy. For what service? S3, because that's what we are working on, okay? And then you need to assign permissions. What permissions do we need for that? To basically, the developer who's developing the front end and part of the back end that is hosting this web application, right? They need to be able to delete, to post pictures, right? And yeah, delete and get to be able to see it too. So for that, you need to basically, you need to get the object so you can basically read it. And you need to be able to delete the object. And you need to be able to basically pause or put the object. Those three, and that will do the job. The permissions, you can leave it there by default, like that. We're not gonna get too fancy on that. And then in here, you need to assign, where are you gonna assign this policy to? We already say who, right? To the S3 bucket, but now we need to specify here this, okay? Then we're gonna call it here pictures. Actually, I'm gonna paste this in here. Let's call it blockchain for testing. Maybe you should do this, and we'll do all over the place, like this. Now I'm going to say I'm armed and see if it lets me do that. It wants a name, so let's call it here pictures. We can do the job. That will be the full path. Okay, there you go. That will be the full path that I will provide to the developer so he could start posting pictures from his backend in Japan, right? He's in Japan. You already know the tech stack. Which one is the tech stack? Let me show you that again. We have it here. He's using React, all these, and he's doing this work in here and doing this work in here. He's doing this work in here and doing this work in here, which is selling, creating the logo, the marketing, and also giving suggestions about all the features that the smart contract should have. It's impossible for someone to do everything. In the future, and what we're building using cloud native technologies, we're building a tech stack where we're going to have all these developers in our own infrastructure with the best of cybersecurity, basically monitoring, observability all over the place, from Kubernetes to Docker containers to the whole tech stack. We do the whole monitoring, and it's almost impossible for anyone to be able to get our API keys and all that. So we work really secure. We use best practices, and all this stuff you're going to be learning with us. It takes time, but it's all good. Okay, so let's keep going. So we assign it basically the rights, which is get the object, delete the object, put the object. We attach basically the bucket that we created, right? Not long ago with a specific path. And now we already have it. So we already have that policy. That policy is done. What do we do now? Okay. What we need to do now? So what we need to do now is to create a user. Okay. Oh, I haven't saved this yet. I cannot see it. Oh, it's right here. Policy name. Let's say, call it blockchain just to play around. Blockchain bucket. Okay. And there's not much to do in here for now. You can see here the rights that we may have. All right, we're good. So if we look for that, let's just type real estate and see. What was the name of the bucket again? I forgot. US state. So if we type here US state, hey, where is it? Oh, I call it blockchain. Forgot. Blockchain right here. So this is the name of the policy. We're gonna assign this policy to a user. Okay. So we're gonna go to a user. We're gonna create a new user. Let's call this one blockchain real estate. Real estate. Okay. I don't want this user to have access to the console. So I'm gonna say next. Gonna have the spaces here. Okay. Okay, permissions. Okay. I'm gonna attach this policy here. You're gonna say attach policy, and we're gonna look for the blockchain policy that we just created, which is right here. So now this user have access to this policy, right? And this policy is attached to the bucket. So bucket policy user. The user is attached to the policy, and the policy is attached to the bucket. So it's all connected. Okay. We're gonna say create user, great. And then now you have a user, you can click in here and you can create an access key that you're gonna give to that user. And that person is gonna have access to application running on AWS computer service. Okay, because the S3 bucket is basically a computer service. Okay. I don't want to use anything like that. So the developer will need this access key and the secret key. Okay, that's exactly what you're gonna give him. So you're gonna give him that. Actually, I should copy this over here, and then we're gonna type this in here. It needs this, which is the access key. Okay, and I'm not going to copy the secret key, but let's just type here secret. Okay, so we created a bucket, we created a policy, then we attach a policy to a new user, and then the user we create the identity here, like an ID, and then you have the password. So you're gonna provide this and this to your developer, okay? So he can basically authenticate to the S3 bucket, okay? And he can basically post, get the pictures and all that, even delete the pictures too, okay? Once we have that done, right? Now there is something else that you must do. And I'm gonna show you that on the S3 bucket in here. We're gonna find that bucket that we're creating for real estate here. I call it the US, okay? You will need to go to permissions, and all the way to the bottom here, all the way to the bottom, there's something called cross origin resource training. Okay, so you're gonna need these two. Let's put it here in the board too as well. There you go. This is looking nice. Let me put this on the bottom over here, up here. Okay. So what is that? It's basically we need to tell. I know that we basically say do not block anything. And we can see here. Block public access is off. Anything can come, but it's still because we're using a web application that it will be submitting all these things. You need to do this CORS. And what is that? It's basically a policy. And I'm gonna share. I have a code over here, and I'm gonna grab it from here. What is my code? Right here. I'm gonna copy all this. And you know what? Thanks to ChatGPT, which is awesome, it helps me to do this. Oh, it doesn't let me copy it. Let me see. Copy. Oh, I'm gonna copy this right now. See? Copy text. Oh, I'm not sure why it doesn't let me copy. But anyways, I'm gonna show you the policy here. So basically, this is the code. I'm gonna put this code here on the YouTube video that I'm making right now. This is a YouTube video, okay? And you can have an idea that how to do the CORS, okay? So let's review all the steps that we did, and then you're gonna save that, okay? You're gonna save that, and then everything should be working. So let's review the tech stack that I did. First of all, what are we doing? We're building a real estate website that will be powered by blockchain. Where? On the Arbitrum network, which is a layer 2 network, okay? What is a layer 2 network? It's a network that works on top of Ethereum. In this case, it's the Arbitrum network, Ethereum network. So you have Ethereum on the bottom, which is one network, and then you have Arbitrum network on top of Ethereum for security. So Arbitrum is faster, it's cheaper, and then you got Ethereum, which is expensive and more secure. Okay, and what are we building? A real estate website in the Arbitrum network, which is one smart contract that will be used for buying, selling, and renting. Okay, why are we not why don't we storage pictures on the blockchain? Because it gets expensive. Okay, it gets expensive to mint every picture. Okay, it gets expensive. We're gonna mint some pictures, but maybe the front of the from the front of the building or the house, right? Or the inside 2 or 3 pictures. But if you gotta upload a lot of pictures, it's not worth it. You're gonna spend a lot of money. Plus, we're gonna be renting, so we want people to connect with their wallet and be able to do the work, and then we're gonna get commissions. We're gonna be selling these smart contracts as well. So we're gonna start a picture on Amazon, and this is a tech stack, right? And then how do we work in Amazon? We build that S3 bucket, then we build the policy, and then the policy is attached to the bucket, and then the policy is attached to the new user, and then you do this the cross origin, so people can post something from a web page. Why this is needed? Because it's a web application and Amazon wants this to be done. And then you're gonna provide to your user, the developer that's doing the smart contract, you're gonna provide the ARN, you provide basically the ID of the user, the secret password, and that's it. He will be able to deploy, post, delete, and get pictures for the web page from the real estate website. Why are we doing this? Because in Canada, for some reason, this kind of stuff happened, which is unbelievable. I don't understand it. This is basically the testing. It's still in developing. It's coming along really good. And this is basically you as a student or as a developer, you're going to have benefits of basically learning all this with us, deploying smart contracts, deploying blockchain technologies, deploying backends, learning cloud native technologies, learning AI, learning cybersecurity, and much, much more. Well, I hope, let's give it a test in here and see if it lets me connect my wallet. I think that I have it open over here. That's why, let me see. Oh, there you go. I'm able to connect my wallet to this website. I mean, this is not going to be the final. Uh, this is because it's being tested. We are on the Arbitrum Cefolia, right? Now we're connected. See, I'm connected, right? And all this in here is going to be real houses. And anyone with a wallet will be able to post or mint their pictures, post their listing. They don't have to contact me. They don't have to have an agreement. I mean, it's going to have a price because we can rent this or I can sell the whole smart contract. So my developers will be winning. I'll be winning. Everyone will be winning. And you know what? Sometimes we're gonna develop different tech stacks for many developers. Many developers just to use a browser. They don't need to have something fancy at home. All they need is internet access. We give them what we call zero trust connectivity, where everything is so secure. The environment is just like so taken care for vulnerabilities, code scanning, whatever programming language you're doing. We take care of all this in the back end. And that's what we use cloud native technologies. And then we're going to use AI to help us for security and to build Gen AI applications too. So because we're going to have, let me just type this in over here. Sooner or later, we're going to have this is coming. We're going to have a job board. We're also going to have a marketplace of applications, right? We are also doing, we are training people. So tell me who out there can compete with our Tessa Post Dojo? Who? Nobody. Why? Because companies need a lot of money, right? Infrastructure, the right people to do the job, to do everything that we're doing. And most of us, we just do it for free. We do it for free. We work together. We love working. We love making technology. We are visionaries. We're entrepreneurs. So in our dojo, we teach you basically to be an entrepreneur. We teach you personal branding. We teach you AI. We teach you blockchain. We teach you cybersecurity. We teach you cloud native technologies, all the way from Kubernetes to Docker, the whole tech stack, to then deploy blockchains, develop smart contracts, use AI for monitoring or building Gen AI applications. So, you know what? Our marketplace of applications, with all the people working with us, we're going to have a marketplace of applications that we can sell for cheap. Maybe even if we sell it for $5, $10 or $100 or $3,000, $5,000. Usually a smart contract for real estate costs you around $12,000 USD. If we sell it for $6,000, just fork the code, that's it. We made $6,000 easily. If we start building Gen AI applications, we sell it for also for half of the price. But we didn't have to spend so much money on research. We are the research. We learn the technology. We work together. You do the front end, you do the AI part, you do the tech stuff with cloud native, you do the cyber part, observability or DevOps, because I'm teaching what is to be a platform engineer, which a platform engineer is a full stack. He builds the underlayer capability of the infrastructure, and then DevOps come, right, for infrastructure as code, automation, all that, and then the SRE engineer comes for monitoring, observability, security, and all that, and then we have the base, and then on top we can put anything we want: blockchain, a developing environment for AI. We leave DevOps to deal with the IT operations, and then we do smart contracts. We do a lot. So having a marketplace of applications that we develop in-house, and you can sell with us and make money, then you learn the technologies, and we know you prove to us that you could do the job, then we give you work. Maybe you could be training people in the future. So right now, we're gonna make money training people. We're gonna make money selling applications. We're gonna make money doing consultancy together, right? And the more people we get, with different skills, or the more people get is trained to do a specific task, it's good. It's gonna be awesome. And the best way to learn public cloud is by learning cloud native technologies. You learn how to use Amazon by building basically applications with others. Oh, what is required? Oh no, I need to have an S3 bucket with access to with a new policy, a new user. All right, we give you the key, we give you this what you need, we secure it, we tag it, you get fancy in there, and then you get it done. And then you're solving a real problem. You're solving a problem where in Canada, people is buying your house without your consent, and you don't even know that's happening. Right? It's in the news. It's not me making. This is CBC.ca. So it's not me. So if you like this video, if you like what you see, if you would love to be part of my community and you would love to learn, we have a lifetime membership for $399, right? If you're an active member, you're there for life. You don't have to pay anymore, but you can get this money back easily. Why? Because first of all, you could be training other people. Also, you can make money by referring our applications to companies or to users, or by bringing students to the community. You can also have a little commission in there. So this is nothing. This is nothing. You get this money back by getting knowledge, by selling our applications, by maybe getting a job with me or Cloud Underground, right? Only Cloud Canada, and this is my personal brand, Avalos Cloud Native. You're gonna be part of the community. You won't be alone. Mental health in here. You can practice everything you learn. You can talk and share what you do. You go out there in the street, superstore or like the store, like grocery store. No one knows what you're talking about. No one knows cloud native technologies. A lot of people don't even understand what blockchain is. The moment you say blockchain, people is like, oh, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. No, we don't do cryptocurrency here. Okay. We teach you the real concepts of blockchain, cybersecurity, AI. You can get that money back easily. You can support mental health, consultancy work, sell applications, and much, much more. And this is bleeding edge technology. So I'm going to get you to visit my website. If you think that this is something that is for you, you see the value. If you feel that this is better than university, this is better than college, this is better than working in the corporate world out there where, you know what, it can take time by the time you get the job, by the time you make some money, by the time you get an internship. With us, hey, just play. That's it. Play, do, show us what you can do. We'll wrap it up for you. We'll help you to make it better, to make it more beautiful, to make it simple, to make it secure. And we post it in our marketplace of applications. Then, oh, we got a genius over here. He knows how to develop this. All right, a company's called us to do this for them. Hey, you know what? You're the guy. You're the person. You're the man for the job. Right, go over there. You can do the job. And in the meantime, you could be automating your own personal branding, your own company to sell what we do here. Or you could be bringing in students or developers, right? So it's a win-win for everybody. And you know what? Who is going to compete with us? It's going to be so hard. And not just that, there is less paperwork, and we make it way better, way faster. Because if you want to develop something that will take 1 year in a corporate environment, you can develop that in 1 week. Why? Because you have a lot of skills in house, right? You can ask, hey, can you do the UI for me? Can you do a smart contract for me? Can you deploy no. Can you protect the environment? Use cybersecurity skills. Can you implement, I don't know, AI in this application? So, and much, much more. So again, I'm Jorge Avalo, the owner of Lead Cloud Canada, and basically the leader of Avalos Cloud Native Technologies, where I teach technology. I teach you how to be an entrepreneur. I teach you how to have your own personal branding. I teach you technologies, especially cloud native technologies. If I'm not there, Someone from my team will get back to you, someone will help you, and you're never alone. And you are part of the future with bleeding edge technologies. This right here is nothing. If you went to college and don't find a job, come to me. If you are about to invest 40, 60K in a networking programming, listen, come over here. If you're willing to learn more and you just want to talk to me one-on-one, you can book me for 2 hours if you want to. And like I say, this is a win-win for everyone. I hope you like this video about smart contracts, Amazon, policies, job board, marketplace, training people, layer twos, tech stack, solutions for a problem that we have in Canada, and much, much more. Thank you very much. Jorge Avalo here with Avalos Cloud Native. Have a good night. Bye.